There are so many things teachers would like to tell parents, educators generally, and I believe there are so many things parents would also like to tell teachers. But today, let's look at some of the things that teachers would actually like to tell their parents. First on the list, we are a team. We are in this together. Irrespective of where we sit, whether we are on one side or the other, we're a team. Our goal is the success of our children. No matter what it is, no matter how it looks, we are a team. Always remember that your child's teacher is in a strong partnership with you for your child's success. Secondly, we want you to read to them. Read to your children. It's not just about you've had enough activities at school, just come home and sleep and all that. Read to them. Read to your children. Engage with them. Have interaction with them. Have intellectual conversations with them. Help them build the vocabulary. Help them build the awareness of the world. Read regularly to them. You can introduce some of the books that you enjoy, the genre of books you like. You can also try to explore different types of books. You may never know, your child may like the type of books you like or might actually have interest in something else. We want you to read to your children. Thirdly, we want you to engage with them. Do not make your engagement with your children something that comes out of the blues. Be intentional with your engagement with them. There are so many things you can actually use to keep our kids busy, toys, devices, and so on. But we want you to actually have an engagement. Have an engagement. Play with them. Play games with them. Communicate with them. Interact with them. Have a very, very deep engagement with your children. We also want you to speak positively about us, about your teachers. Whatever it is that a teacher might have done to you, it's a no-no for you to speak negatively about your child's teacher, especially in the presence of that child. That's a very, very bad thing that we shouldn't do as parents. We should speak positively about your teacher. You should not insult the teacher. No matter how angry you are, no matter how disappointed you are in a teacher, no matter what the teacher has done, never speak negatively about your teacher in the presence of your child, or even speak negatively at all. We must regard the teacher as a partner. And for every partner, there must be respect. So you try to ensure that that is there. As parents, there's something that we really want you to also look into. The health habits of these children. Two things, sugar and sleep. What are they eating? Some children come to school and they are like an excess of energy, as if they're about to explode. They are always very, very active, and before you know it, they burn out all the energy and they're down. Or they sleep all through. Before second period, they are gone. Snoring. How much sugar are you giving your child? How much sleep is your child getting? These two things are things we really, really need to look into. If the sugar content you're taking is too high, try to reduce it. If the sleep they're having is too low, try to increase it. For children maybe in preschool ages, at least they should have up to 10 hours of sleep every night, or maybe including naps in the day. But they should have, so by 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. at night, your preschooler should be in bed, and they should be up again by 6 in the morning. Your preschooler has no business being out of bed by 9, watching TV, watching cartoons, playing on your phone. For older kids, you can actually have shorter, but not too short. At least for children between the ages of 6 and 12, they can have up to 9 hours of sleep minimum. And then from 13 and above, they can have up to 8 hours of sleep every day. 8 hours. So if your child is going to bed by 9:30 p.m., the child should be up again by 5:30 a.m. in the morning. So sleep is very, very important. It actually helps them to learn better. It helps their brain to rest appropriately. We also want you to know that your child can make mistakes. And when your child makes mistakes, it doesn't mean that your child is being labeled bad, or is being treated wrongly in the classroom. Your child can make mistakes. As parents, when our children make mistakes, we shouldn't be quick to defend them. Children can be like this at home and like this outside. They can be two-faced. They can have two different characters that you don't even know. So we shouldn't be too quick to support our children. We should try as much as possible to ensure that when they make mistakes, we let them know that it is a mistake. Oh, I doesn't do this at all. Well, it's a mistake. We should see it as that, and try to ensure that we do not see their mistake as something that is maybe the fault of another person. Let them be responsible for their mistakes. And in any case whereby maybe a teacher calls out to you about your child, focus on the message, not the messenger. When you hear something critical about your child, it could be from another parent, it could be from a teacher, it could be from anybody. Focus on the message they're trying to pass to you. It is very, very important. Try not to respond immediately. Try not to be emotional about it. Our children's success is what? Is a mutual responsibility for everyone. If you have issues with your teacher, this one, do not be quick to call the top. Start from the teacher and take it in stages. Maybe after the teacher, the supervisor, the head of section, and take it like that. Follow the hierarchy. Do not immediately when you have an issue with the teacher, the next thing you do, you just call the director immediately. Remember that when you're working with somebody, especially when it has to do with your child, your precious jewel, you have to be very, very careful about the relationship you maintain with that person. For our children, every parent wants a teacher to give individualized instruction. You want your child's teacher to focus on your child, focus on another child, but you actually want the teacher to give your child everything. In reality, let's just do a little math here. In reality, the average class size you would see, minimum average class size, maybe 1 to 15, in some places 1 to 20, in some cases, let's even say 1 to 10. At 1 to 10, your child cannot have that individual instruction. So as a parent, you need to give your own support. Your support must not be, oh, I've paid school fees, that is okay. The teacher has done their work and everything is okay. It's not okay. Your child still needs that support from home. You still need to ensure that your child is getting that extra. And what if you're illiterate? Somebody can help you with that. Doesn't have to be you. You can actually have somebody help you with that. But the truth of the matter is your child still needs to ensure to get that individualized instruction if it needs. Some children don't need. Some children are very, very good with crowd learning. In class, they thrive very, very well. But some children need it. And when they do, please try to give it to them. The teacher may try his or her best to try to ensure that instructions are channeled to assist every child irrespective of their needs, but it may not be enough. And then in our communication with teachers, on a final note, let us respect their boundaries. Number one, teachers are families. They're human. They also have a personal life. So even if you have easy access to them, pause. Ask yourself before you send any message to them. Is this the right time? Can I send it later? Can I do this like this? Do not assume that because a person is a child's teacher, then you can just knock at their door at any time with your needs and demands. Imagine every parent had to do that. In a class of 15 kids, every parent had to do exactly what you're doing. Teacher will die you. So we actually want you to work effectively with the teachers. Know that teachers are your partners in progress. And if there's any reason for you to want more from your child, try to actually be diplomatic with your style, with your approach, and we'll all be happy at the end of the day.